What's up? D-Rock you first outdoors. That's right. I'm back to give HellHole another look. This time I brought more gear. So let's not waste any time. Let's get back there. Alright, last time I was back here, I kind of walked on top of the wash, but I don't really see the need to do that, so I'm just going to stay in the wash and follow it back to the base here. So we're going to see if we can make a rappel back here and see if those ephemeral pools are around, because it rained all day yesterday and we very well get some rain today, so chances are good. There's an ephemeral pool back there. So I did a video on this about a month ago. It's back here mucking about, and HellHole is kind of a trail, and it goes back into the base of the Red Mountain here. And this is in the Red Cliffs Desert Reserve. This particular part is in Ivins, Utah, so just outside of St. George. So my curiosity got piqued because when I got back here, the back of HellHole that is, it seemed like it could be a bit of a canyon, turn it into like a technical canyon with some rappels. I definitely know one spot where I can get one rappel off, but I didn't go any farther than that because I didn't have the gear and I had the dog with me. So we're gonna give it a more thorough examination today. See what we have. The second day of May. We had that rainstorm come through yesterday to cool things off, but the sun out now. It's humid, but still fairly cool. But once you get back tucked into this pocket known as HellHole, there's no wind back there, so it can get really hot. So I figured with the cooler weather and the potential for rain, this would be a good time to do this. I don't think it slots up or anything, so I'm not really in too much danger of it flashing, or so I think. Check that out. Eggshell there. It's a quail egg or something. Don't know. So I got my typical canyoneering loadout on me. This is good because I got injured doing Spry Canyon a month ago. Almost broke my ribs taking a fall. And kind of been on light duty for about 4 weeks now. It's the first time I put this much weight on. And I did pop a couple ibuprofen about 30 minutes ago. But so far, so good. Oh, check this out. Oh. Some prickly pear in bloom here. Yeah, nice and colorful out here. Awesome. So the hike to the back really isn't that far, a couple miles. Maybe a little farther here since I'm taking the wash. Just a little more meandering route instead of just the straight shot over the top, but gives me a bit of a different view, so it's all good. So I've got some canyons lined up in the next few weeks. Just give me an opportunity to see what my pain's like, and if I need more time to rest, to heal up. But pretty optimistic that I'm good to go. So my load out here is typical harness, webbing, probably 70 feet or so. Got 120 feet of 6mm pull cord, and then I've got 150 feet of 9mm static rope for the rappels. So I've got everything I need if I have to build rappels, dead man anchors such that, or go off natural anchors, so I'm good to go. Well, a lot of this hike is in this sand here. It's that soft sinking sand that just sucks to hike in, especially with weight on your back. So fortunate that it rained really heavy yesterday because it's all compacted and it's making walking easy. But I probably avoid the wash and stay up top. It's a little easier hiking when it's dry, that is, because like I said, pumping weight in this sand sucks. Definitely look like Thunderhead's building. A little dark back here. So, right back there is HellHole. I'm gonna go back up and get on top of this little rise here and walk that back. Whew. It's warm. Sweating. Large cairn. Yeah, I got a little up and down getting back here. Nothing too serious. Huh. You can see the water residue from recent waterfall from all that rain. So that's a pour off right there. When you come back here in the HellHole, you could break off to the right and go up that way. I haven't done that way yet, so I'm following the left part of this, the confluence here. I'm gonna go left, and I'm gonna go up there. I made it past that first up climb, and I stopped there and turned back because I had a dog with me. I didn't have any rope, and it definitely looks like it goes. So we'll see how far this takes us. All right, wonder if there's any ephemeral pools left. That would be cool. There could be. Oh, here's that wonderfully constructed cairn. That there is just straight beauty. Oh man, I double canned at that. Oh. That's cool. Well, this would have been a good spot for a pool, but you know, those ephemeral pools, they come and go. Don't stick around for too long. Ooh, nice and cool back here. Okay, so this will be my rappel. It's about 15 feet or so. I definitely got one rappel. I'm gonna up climb this right here and then continue back as far as I can. Take a little break. Whew. There's a bit of a walk. The weight, I feel good though. I'm gonna go ahead and put my harness on and everything before I begin this. And see how far this goes back. What got me interested was the last video on HellHole when I was editing it. When I got up here, looking on the video, I noticed a telltale track. I don't think it looks like a game trail, which means deer, sheep, or whatever coming down this. So this may be accessible all the way to the top. And yeah, we'll see. All right. There is no cell phone service down in this pocket. Nothing. So, something were to happen, I have to crawl out or get up to get cell phone service. I did leave a itinerary with girlfriend Jen, so someone does know where I am and what I am doing. That took me about an hour to hike in. Probably be a little less time if you were to take the top route instead of following the meandering wash. So I think I'll take the top route out. It's a little more direct. All right, if you haven't subscribed yet, you should, because you're about to hit the first rappel of HellHole. You're making history. Maybe. I don't know. To my knowledge, no one's ever rappelled this, so this is why you want to subscribe. It's a canyon wren. Pretty cool, huh? Get one more. Alright, so I got the up climb here. I already got the harness on because I don't feel like having the extra weight on my back. I'm gonna carry this pack up. This up climb's a little shady right there, and down climb it is well, I'd rather rappel, so it's doable, but you know, that's the one thing you have to be careful of up here. Anywhere out here, for example, you start climbing up something, you better be able to get down, because sometimes it looks like it's easy to get up. Once you're up, it isn't easy to get down. So you attempt these things, you definitely want to know your limitations, and you want to have the proper gear. I wouldn't, like last time I went up this and I wasn't going to go any farther for multiple reasons, but it's always best to know your limitations, your skill set, and to have the proper gear to do anything like this. That being said, let's go get some. See any other footprints back here, and it's a good idea to have some sticky shoes when doing this. I have to get this here. Smacked my head on that last time. Remember that? Okay. This is where I cross over. I need to get up that first. This is a little different with the big backpack one. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna take the pack off to get up this. Because I can toss it right there. Can I? I don't know. With this tree. Okay, that's better. Man. Look in there. Bit by a black widow or something. No, nothing good. Alright. Get up this here. I'm gonna put the pack right there. Okay. Just kind of making my way each ledge here for safety before I do anything. And rock's a little slick because it's wet. This is not for the faint of heart, really. Okay, get to right here. Got that ledge there. All right, that was a little spooky. Get up this here. All right. Let's have a look here. All right, this could definitely be another rappel. It's going to be another rappel. So I got 1, 2 rappels for sure, and that one I'm gonna have to build a dead man down there, so I'm gonna have to toss some big rocks down there to get that ready. Yeah, definitely got to work this out in my head before I get down there and get myself in a situation. There's enough small rocks down there I could probably take a while and build a big enough dead man just to get down the 15 feet. It's not that big of a drop, but it's best I'll just farm rocks from above. So I'm gonna continue up over this rise and see how much farther I can get. So I don't see any other tracks around. I see some faint outlines, and those are probably from mine from a month ago. So no one else has been through here. So I don't even know if anyone comes up here. But this looks like a path, and this very well may just have been a game trail, and they're getting down this. I don't know. We'll see, but let's move on and see where this ends up. This rock is really slick when it's wet, hence slick rock, so I got to be careful. All right, looking down, I got plenty of large rocks to drop on that one, and I got lots of trees right here I can make an anchor, so I'm good to go here. All right, so I haven't gotten far, and I don't. Yeah, it looks like I can get down. I can get down right there. I thought I was gonna have to make another rappel to get off this because it shuts down, but I think I can get down right here. I gotta take the pack off and drop it down. I want to throw it into that. All right, so. I wonder if that just happened to be there, or someone put it there for a step up. So water does move down this, so do we call this HellHole Canyon now? Canyoneering HellHole Canyon? I think so. Well, well, well. That was obviously put there by someone. That means they got to go up that to get out of here. Well, I really didn't think I would be the first person back here. However, I am thinking that I may be the first person to rappel out of here. So let's have a quick look at our 2 known rappels. Here is the first one. That's a pretty good one. That's a good 30 feet or so. And I've got lots of options. I can anchor off that tree, or I can build a dead man right here. I'm gonna farm some rocks and toss them down to make another dead man to get down that second rappel there. So we definitely have 2 rappels. I'm gonna add my own stone to this here. There we go. How about that? All right, well, here's another makeshift cairn. This is obviously way up. Huh. So I can scramble this and get on top. That's interesting. What do we got around the corner, though? Well, I'm going to attempt to go that a ways and see what I run into. So this is how I got injured in Spry, coming down the boulder field after a rainstorm. The ground's saturated, it's still saturated, and I stepped on a rock just like that. It came out. I took the full fall, packing everything, and landed right on my upper rib cage. So I'm being extra careful of where I step. I was really lucky. Okay. I'm also looking pretty good too, because it's warm enough for snakes to be out. And they like to hang out in these rocks. Or here. How's that looking there? Oh man, that looks like a stinking mess. Okay. Let's try this. Ooh, just shove the pack through that. It's gonna be like this, huh? I can get through that. Move? No, it's all right. Oh, wait a second. I get up that. Maybe. Well, this could be a rappel here. That ain't going anywhere. I'm getting raindrops. I don't know about this. From this point, that's pretty sketch. All right, let's try the other option. Oh, it's starting to rain. Awesome. I think I might need a partner assist with that one, getting that heavy pack up through that. Guess I can go back down and try through the the scrub oak there. Huh. All right, there's a way, I know. Okay. Oh, great. Spiders. Tiny long legs. Oh, get out of there. Well, it was easier getting down through than up through. I'm not looking here. Well, just may be doable. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah. All right. Well, there's a plastic bottle wedged in there. That had to come from up top. Or left it here. Alright, starting to rain now. Give this a second, see if it's just going to pass on over. Figures. Well, here it comes. Springtime in the desert. Whoa, it's not rain, it's hail. Huh. Check that out. Mixture of rain and hail. Sweet. May just be a quick little squall. Now everything's going to be that much more slicker, cooler. Right, we got running water now. I may just get to see the ephemeral pools. Well, no telling how long this is going to last. And I think once I catch a break, I'm going to head back down, build those 2 rappels, and get out of here. Weather said 20% chance of rain. Well, here's a 20%. And I don't want to be crawling on these rocks in the rain. It's very slippery. So that's that. Well, the rain's not letting up. So as usual, I got a dry bag in the pack. I keep everything in. I'm gonna give it another 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then I'm just gonna have to go for it. So I'm gonna have to transfer everything that's they get messed up if it gets wet to the dry bag. Get all that situated. All right, it's turning into a very light drizzle now, so I got everything transferred to dry bag that needs to be. So I'm going to go ahead and get my other stuff easily accessible, the webbing and the quick links. And I'm going to make a run for it. Knock out those 2 rappels because I am not certain if the rain will continue. And if it does continue, if it turns into an absolute downpour, which won't be good. So that's the way it rolls. All right, so it's still drizzling. I'm gonna head out of here. I've got to take. I got to put the waterproof housing on the camera. I just if it starts a downpour, then the camera's ruined. So apologize for the muted audio. Getting chilly. Well, there's my cairn. All right, this will be our first rappel. All right, the rain stopped for a second. It may be clearing, it may just be passing over, another squall's coming. I don't know. First thing I'm gonna do is farm some rocks to make a dead man here so I can rappel it on that. And then I think I'm gonna make an anchor off this big boulder here to get off of. So I'm gonna get started. Rocks coming down. Rock coming down. Well, you can definitely tell water moves through this fast. Look at how this is all pressed down like that. So this flashes through here. Huh. All right, taking a good long look at this one. This is going to be an anchor point. Make sure that webbing can't slide out. And it's good to go. That way I'll have it extended over for an easy rope pull. All right, the water not tied in there. We're ready to go. Okay, well, here goes the first rappel, possibly the first rappel ever of HellHole Canyon. Everything looks like it's a go. Got my pack hanging. Ooh. First part's done. How cool is that? All right. Woo! Yeah! Oh, there's some big rocks I could have grabbed, but who would have known? And this puts us to this final rappel here, about 15 feet. That one was a good 30 feet or so. It's about 15 here. Dig down a little bit. That way the dead man anchor is sitting underneath, kind of has a lip to push into, if that makes any sense. So it's like it's concave. It's a little more. There we go. Set that in it. I'll put the original anchor stone down into that indentation like that. That'll give me some extra reinforcement. Man, you always want to use the biggest stone you can for the base stone. I just want to do it. Now you don't want to bust a gut either. Ooh. Gee. Oh, oh. Probably don't even need to put any stones on top of that. All right. Oh, now the sun comes out. Right on. All right, so I've got that down in there. I'll put the quick link in right here. I've got these big stones wedged in right there. I'm gonna pile up. That's gonna be really sturdy for this little old drop. Kind of overdid it. When you're placing stones on top of webbing, I'm gonna be careful. You place that so you don't risk cutting the webbing. There goes the sun. I got lots of tag in there, about 5 inches or so. There. Okay. That dead man's built for the second rappel of HellHole Canyon. Alright, let's knock this out. Weather may be returning, so that's the way it rolls. Alright, here I go. As with all dead man anchors, we start low. Just like that. There we go. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Woo! Did I just make history or what? Okay, well, the rain is starting to come back, so I'm glad I went ahead and knocked that out. Well, that was definitely an interesting little adventure there. I had to cut a little short due to the weather, so to be continued again. However, that was turning HellHole technical. So, real cool. A couple quick little rappels, 30-footer, 15-footer, and I'm pretty sure there's more, so I definitely think it goes and goes. Now, the big thing would be to access it from the top and descend, so I'll have to figure that out too. So, a lot more to be done back here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time, and don't forget to subscribe. You rock out. Got out of there in time. Wow. Man, pouring. Woo! See you next time.